This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a wide receiver here coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He lets it go on the move. Caught over the middle. It's White. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Matthews. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Dogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him.
Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Nice grab. It's Clark. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The receiver makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Allen. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB, and this one ends up a safety?
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks free.
The returner is tackled down at the 37, and the South Carolina offense will take
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Black. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning. 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, South Carolina. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. It's an important 1st down on that running play. He'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Matthews. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Bulldogs are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a quick shovel pass. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Trying to make it 3 straight third down conversion. They need a yard here. They'll try to run for the first down. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain in that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Allen. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
He's found some room at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up for the first down at the 41. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. Now this is the 8th play from this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. The defense able to stop him at the 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown. 2nd down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They cap the drive with 6 points. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. A misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And it's caught. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To the air, it's Holstein. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
As a design quarterback keeper, running with purpose. First down and more. He's still running. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Black. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They prevent the touchdown. Ball was spotted at the 3. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead.
Touchdown, South Carolina, as they put 6 more on the board. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Breaks free. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Caught near the sticks, it's Taylor. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He's in there. The two-point conversion makes this a one-score game. The lead just 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And they bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target, and who is he through as the third down pressure works? The Gamecocks will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Opening play of the drive, put through to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. With the catch, it's Clark. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And now a carry here for the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short connection to the tight end here. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. It's complete, that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I love this full touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and goal for the offense. Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
15.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Got the first down and still motoring. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the Hansen, all over that to make the recovery. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
37, Georgia, 22.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to pass. It's Matthews. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up a third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. The offense electing to just spike the ball here.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Second down play coming up.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Matthews. Caught over the middle, it's White. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.